YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, TKK. Hey, listen, man, I got so many different things going on right now. If you guys have not checked out the TV content, the latest option that I picked up was a Sony Alpha 95K. Be sure to check that out. I'll put a card there, maybe put it in the description. But this video is going to be in regards to the Big Blue project. So let me just be transparent with you guys. There's been so much going on where I haven't been able to keep up with the original structure and how I wanted to shoot this content. But I know that right now, today, I want to make content about it because I got a couple of different things in that's really got me motivated to try to put this project together in some capacity. So to start off, I've got a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike game and board. This is a CPS 3 Capcom Play System 3, which is a system that you needed. It's proprietary to Third Strike, all the Street Fighter 3 games, as well as some other fighting games that Capcom did make. Third Strike is like the most popular one. It's like the one to have. This is not my system. This was actually loaned to me by Sheldon, guy that actually sold me the cabinet. We've got a pretty good relationship, and so I'm really interested in just getting all this, you know, worked out, put into the system so we can actually see what it looks like. So after I roll the intro, we're gonna get right to this. All right, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all of that jazz. I appreciate it, man. So what I wanna do is give you guys a quick recap of what we've got going on here. So we've got the control board here. I've got it stripped pretty much of everything. Last time, what we did was at some point in the video, we stripped it from the overlay or the artwork that was there. It just kind of went on there perfectly like that on top of its plexi. We also seen that we have some original artwork on top of or under this newer artwork that was put there. The interesting thing is this art that right here, I actually have a fresh roll of it. It's so old, I'm not gonna be trying to put it on here. So I just printed up some generic stuff. That looks good to me. You know, just because for now, what I want to do is just get my feet wet with this. So the roll that I have, I'll show you at some point in this video. I'm going to try to get it framed up because it's like some history type stuff. Let me get you to come around. So pretty much we've got this guy here. Going to try to sand it a little bit. I'm not going to do this in the house. I'm going to take it onto my patio in the back, sand it out and try to putty up some of the holes just to give it a nice consistency. And then from there, I had my neighbor actually cut me another piece of plexi. So this was the one that came with it, right? This one's a little bit thicker. There are some abrasion marks on here. I don't know if I can remove those, but I don't think that they'll be a problem. And I didn't pay anything for this, so you can't really complain about free stuff, right? So I do have another plexi. It feels like it's a little bit thicker. It is, so, you know, it kind of is what it is, but I do have a new piece of plexi cut. And the roll of artwork that I have is just, it's really generic like this, right? Something similar to this. I think it'll play well with this. So what I'll do is we'll get an X-Acto knife and we'll use the artwork that I have to kind of cut around this guy right here. So as I said, it's a project. I mean, I'm not gonna take you guys through every single thing that I'm gonna do while I'm doing it, but you know, letting you guys know what I have going on. So I'm gonna get right to it, right? It's not really pretty right now, but did a hand sand on this, trying to smooth it out a little bit. I was feeling damn splinters, but feel smooth now. Putty just to kind of tighten up some of the inconsistencies, the corners and such. Can't do much with this. This corner got it really good. So once this dries out, sand it down and then go from there. All right, so this is gonna take some hours to dry out. Just in case it rains where I'm at. That color is changing on it already. It might not take full 6 hours, but color's changing on that. So I need to let that fully dry. The next step is gonna be for me to sand it down a little bit, see where it's at. Might do a little bit more of the wood putty, and just to kind of give me a good base. But once it's fully dry, I'm I'm gonna spray paint it black. Like, you're gonna get that thing all black. But I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. So the way that this was designed was actually you had this base, which is Capcom, right? These are actually stickers. Like, it's not gonna come off now, but this is actually a sticker, the directional, as well as the buttons, even this up top. Like, this is all like 2 different options, which is cool. So I didn't want the Capcom, I just wanted something just like a base pattern. And so this is mine, right? So now keeping in mind, this is my first time doing anything like this. So pretty much going to cut around this guy. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like a simple aesthetic. Buttons that I have are the traditional colors. They're the white, red, blue that came with this. So I think this is gonna be really dope. Now, once I get this cut, I very well could go and find myself stickers like this. But personally, I'm not concerned about like directions and stuff like that. This is more for the attraction piece for like customers to know what the names of the buttons are. I'm OG, quadruple OG. So I've been around from the beginning. So I have a good understanding of that. I thought this would be a great piece to show. One more thing I want to show in this last transition. And then from here, within the same video, we should be going back to that. I want to show you guys this artwork from here with my thumb is on. This is the original stuff that was under this newer artwork, but I have that. Oh. It's not in the best quality for me to even use if I wanted to, but I'm gonna frame this. Like, I'm gonna do something with this where it can be truly utilized. Right, like, just look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, it's old and dingy, right? But this is like, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but like, I deserve this. Like, if that makes any sense, what I mean by that is like, I appreciate what this is. You know what I mean? Like, most people wouldn't, but I do. And so, yeah, I'm gonna figure out some way to preserve this where it's in like a real deal frame. Like, I'm gonna be willing to spend a few hundred to get this posterized, like, to make this really something. So I thought this would be dope to show you that I actually do have this exact same artwork that was originally on there. So yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We'll come back in the next transition. All right, so put that X-Acto knife to work. And as I said, my plexi does have some imperfections with it. It's like some abrasive marks, but you know, when it's free, what can you do, right? Going forward, I'll be looking to do something much more immersive, much more professional, but this is actually gonna turn out to be really good for me. So that turned out to be nice. This printout was about $40 from Walgreens. This lets me know if I want to go forward with doing something in the future, which I probably will, like come up with my own artwork, something that's going to be better. But this right here, similar to the Capcom, just gives me that consistency, right? And if I wanted to go through and get some stickers, what I could do now is once I get this spray painted, or not spray painted, but spray glued onto the actual the control board, then I could take my time and I can stick, you know, here, there. But I don't think that I'm going to do that, guys. To be honest with you, I'm just going to leave this the way that it is. So again, this is just to really get something going so I can see what I'm capable of and I can grow more comfortable with doing this type of work at a later time. I would look to do a full restore on this thing to make it like original. But right now, we're just trying to get in the game. Let me know what you guys think so far. We're going to keep it going. All right. So this is dried a little bit. Did a light sand on this piece. Still got a little pinkage here. So that's still a little moist, but get it out here in the humidity, letting it kind of do its thing. It's been drying pretty well. So a little bit of pink on the corner too. So gonna pull that in after I get it all sanded out. Give this about another 30 minutes or so out here, and then go from there. Do my best to try to get this off, but I don't think that's coming off, honestly. It's been on there so long, and the adhesive on top of it, yeah. Yeah, it's not coming off. All right, guys, we are a couple days away from when we started the recording of this. I used spray paint, guys, to get the front black. Since then, I've learned about bondo and such, but listen, I don't have the skills for that nor the tools, so I just used the putty, sanded it down a little bit, got this all as smooth as possible, and I was able to get everything off of here. So this is like no longer Splinter City. So I think this turned out pretty cool. Yeah, there's like broken pieces here. Apparently Bondo will make that where it can be more whole, but I'm not really concerned about that. We got the artwork here. We've got the old plexi. Here's the new plexi with this. So here, you can take that for me. I did get this exactoed, so got the holes cut for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to get some spray glue adhesive put onto this and attempt to get the artwork down on here, get the sticks here, and so pray for me. But in the next transition, we'll see how it turned out. All right, here we go. Obviously, this is not a full finished product. Got some inconsistencies around here, but you know, just got this thing put back together. New buttons, new sticks. So, also, got wiring. Made our own diagram when we took the wires off the old one, so that helped a lot, but everything connected there. Now it's time to go get this thing hooked up. All right, guys, I got this system in there. That's the Capcom Play System 3, and there's the disk drive. Trust me, guys, it's all good. It's all good. Just got it hooked up to test. Got this panel here. This game is running excellent. Now, guys, this is just all this has been really just for me to get more familiar with this. I'm gonna be taking this panel off. I'm gonna be doing new screws. The buttons and the sticks, oh man, they work perfect. I do want to get another plexi done too. Although this one might be good enough, I'm not sure, guys, but I really want to try to get one done where it's literally cut out for the entire control board. So like even these corners here, and this plexi was cut to match the one that was there, but my guess is the original artwork just kind of flapped over a little bit. I'm not sure, but I want to get a plexi that's made literally for this thing, like carbon copy for this specifically. Though, like I said in the beginning of this video, I can't complain much about a free plexi being given to me, and it's cleaner than the other one, although it does have some marks that do show right here. Like these are physical marks that won't scratch out. So when it's all said and done and this thing is fully finished, I'm gonna want it to be absolutely perfect. So we still got work to do. I still got to replace the grills and such like that. I just decided that, you know, now was the time for me to get motivated to at least get something going here. And my friend Sheldon, not only did he get me the Naomi that's over there, my room's a mess right now, but he loaned me this CPS3 system for me to be able to test. And since I did play Third Strike at a competitive level nationally back in the 90s, 99, 2000, I just was like, man, look, I got to get this thing put to use. So I've had a fun time doing this, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. So just consider this another one in the books with the project. We got a lot more work to do. So we're going to be getting this thing cleaned up. When it's all finished, it's going to be perfect to my liking because I'm going to get everything changed out. But for now, that's all I got. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. God bless. Max love.